Greetings and salutations, and welcome to my beginner's guide to making money on GTA 5. If you're looking at number 4 here, which is City South on LSA delivery, and you've done the first 3, you can jump to the bunker in about 2 minutes time. But for those that need an update, what I'm doing is teleporting from where I am at the moment to a position just outside the bunker, which saves you driving up there. A couple of things you need to remember, which I always say, is make sure your map is the big map, not the small map, and make sure you've got plenty of armour and health, just in case you get attacked. And basically, if you do get attacked, you can be confident enough to restart the program again and not lose too much as regards goods and time. You don't lose everything if you're quick enough to restart. So we will wait for the thing to load in. Now when you teleport, if you're actually in a car that's yours, the car will teleport with you. Doesn't really make that much difference because you won't need the car. But if you have to have a quick getaway when things go wrong, you've always got your own car there. Right, so we'll head in here and see what goodies we've got. Now, because we're doing the City South, it's the longest one, and basically I find it the best because you get a lot of driving, a lot of time to improve your driving. So you should be in normal mode and not passive. You don't want to be in passive, otherwise it won't give you the route to the actual ammunition that you need to deliver this to.
Okay, this should be about as simple as it gets. The store knows you're en route. As soon as they confirm receipt of the parts, they'll release the fund.
Right, you don't need him, but what you need to do to find out where to go, and it's over there. But you won't be taking that route. You'll be taking the opposite route. And reason being, taking this route, it takes you a little bit longer, but a safer way. It takes you along the east coast, and if you know anything about the game, not much happens over the east coast area, so it's a good shout to be able to go over there. Oh, what am I doing? Acrobats. Yeah, that's not a good idea, especially when the train's coming. But the train will be behind you. So crack on down here. Now, again, beware of the red dots, because they will appear and start to chase you. It doesn't matter which way you go, they will still chase you, whatever happens. I'm using the small map to give you more visual area, but you should really have the big map, because on the big map it covers more of the map, and you can see the people that are going to be heading your way and trying to kill you. But so far looking fairly clear. Doesn't actually give you the proper perspective because you're going west, and you end up by going south. So the stuff that's on your right is the stuff that you're going to be meeting further down. That should be fairly straightforward. Nice drive. As I say, I like to do these at night rather than during the day. You're being hit by the guys. See? If you were on the road, they would actually catch up with you and crash into you and probably kill you, and then you'd have to respawn, which is nowhere near where you've been killed, and then you have to find your way back to the truck. Kill those nasty red things that keep on attacking you and start again. Takes a big chunk out of your time. And they're on the railway, so try not to hit the bridge supports. Stop for too long. Here's the test, is keeping this vehicle on those rails, because obviously if you keep on the rails it will go faster. Right, and hopefully in a second red dots will disappear, never to be seen again. Oh, now hey, this is what you don't need. But if you can recover fairly quickly, and bear in mind red dots are coming at you, so you've got to get back in the saddle and get gone. Yep. So they've caught up with you now, so it's going to be a bit of a task to get rid of them, so you've got to put your foot down. And all the time you've got to keep on checking around you, see if there's anyone on a witch engine or in a helicopter heading towards you. And once we get further down here, obviously we're going to take the left hand turning, not the first left hand turning, but the second left hand turning of the rails, and go east. So left in this case. Which will take us away from stuff down south for the time being, but then it does curve around and goes south. So we don't need that turning. We go under the bridge, take this turning. And as you can see, heading this way, there's not a lot of people over here. Even with a full lobby, you don't get many people over here. We keep going. This bit is the slowest because it drags up this hill. No, we don't take this turn this time. Like on the other one, we used to take the end of here and we used to turn onto the road, but we keep going on the tracks on this one. Sometimes there's people at the fuel station up there, but today I don't think there's anybody around, which is good. I was hoping that we'd meet somebody that was going to attack us, so I could show you how we get out of this, respawn and hollow train and start again. But as I promised, you don't get killed. You won't get killed. And again, it's 50k in the bank. I'm going to check out some of my other ones that I've done, which is some of the easiest ones with a reasonable amounts of money. There are ones that you could probably prefer if you go through the missions and stuff like that you like better than I like. But I'm thinking more of, easy ones that you don't get killed with reasonable amounts of money. Right, we need to actually go left here by that white sign I've just passed through these trees onto this road. Now we're coming up to obviously other traffic. I was going to say other traffic, and you have to be careful, which I wasn't. I didn't realise that they were going to turn. I would normally take them on the other side, but there you go. And we're coming up to the ammunition. So we've got to cross a few big roads. Normally if you just go for it you can get across. And you're going at a fair pace down here anyway, so hitting something isn't going to do too much damage. Right, we've got helicopters in the air, so there's stuff hanging about, so keep your eyes peeled. Now I'm going to turn left again here. Not follow the oh dear, I'm crashing into everything. Not follow the yellow route, but heading down here underneath this bridge, and then we're going to turn right to the little alleyway just down here, just about here, which takes you directly to ammunition. Turning left. And there we are. Yep, 13 minutes, around about 13 minutes and 50k in the bank. Always come into here to protect myself in case anyone's outside shooting. Put the 50k in the bank, as you do. Perfect. So there we go, 50 in the bank. Drop out of that. Now we just want to go into passive mode again, because once we walk outside the door, we're in passive mode, so we're protected, and any cars we get into, we are also protected, and the car is protected, even if it's one of your own. So here we go. Hola. Yeah, hola, job done.